An adult bald eagle arrives at the tall tree's nest. Hello everyone and welcome to my Friday Facts. This week is something slightly different. I'm going to be sharing some of my ground observations that I filmed of one of my favourite bald eagle nests, tall tree's nest. From when I see the eagles arrive and pair up and start building or adding sticks and nesting material to their nest, to the incubation of eggs and my first sighting of a chick, right through to when they're about to fledge. Watching and documenting the bald eagle season is a real pleasure for me. It gives me so much hope and joy. My ground observations are usually from a distance and don't disturb the bald eagles in any way. Bald eagles have become very adapted to sharing the city with us humans. We've taken over their territory. Some people even have bald eagle nests in their gardens. I like this tall tree's nest as it's in a quieter, more remote area, and although a few people use the trails, there's not a lot of traffic noise and not much human noise. It's the 21st of April in this video, and I'm almost certain she's incubating her eggs. Some of the eggs have hatched already in the other delta nests, but this nest is a little behind the others. Incubation is approximately 34 to 36 days, but from the ground I can't tell whether the eggs have been laid or not, so I have to wait patiently, or rather impatiently, with a lot of guesswork. Here, it's the 28th of April. Look at her face. I become quite attached to the eagles, as you can imagine. I don't ever name the individual eagles I watch, apart from mum, dad or baby, but I do name the nests. And this is Tall Tree's Nest Mummy. of April. I love her. I think she just barely tolerates me though. She sees me every week and knows that I respect her and just watch from a distance. Listen to those noisy marsh wrens. Aren't they lovely? It's the 17th of May. Now here I can see both parents at the nest from the far trail. She seems to be eating something, so I'll walk around to my observation point where I can get a better view. And look! Oh my goodness! I've never seen anything more beautiful in my life. Look at that! My first sight of a baby bald eagle this season in this nest. Isn't it beautiful? Look at him looking up at his mum. Oh my goodness. And wait, look, there's two chicks. And can you hear the sandhawk crane singing in the background? And here's the first time I see her leave the nest, leaving Dad in charge of the babies. He's very vigilant and protective. They don't let any other bald eagles even fly overhead. The baby bald eagles are very vulnerable at this stage, and the parents are usually very close by. It's June the 8th, and in just 2 weeks, look how big this baby has grown. Dark feathers are coming through, and Mum is nearby for protection. June 17th, and as you can see, this nest is very exposed. There's only one branch going up over the nest for shade. Can you hear the lovely finch singing as I watch the young eaglets? June 24th. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? It's summer and getting hot. Bald eagles pant to regulate their temperature. Can you see his tongue? Trying to keep cool. It's summertime here. And here's Mum on a nearby tree. As the babies get older, she doesn't have to be so close to the nest. She's nearby, and when I zoom out, you can see the nest on the right of the screen. It's the 29th of June, and he's lost nearly all his baby fluff. One white fluffy feather on his chest in amongst all those beautiful dark feathers. Isn't he lovely? I love these raptors. And here comes Mum with some food. But can you see her panting too? The babies are about 2 to 3 months old and rely completely on their parents for food. Any water they need, they have to get from the food that they eat. Isn't this mother beautiful? What a good mother she is. And now the one baby starts to eat. She's gradually teaching them how to feed themselves, to tear up prey with their beaks and talons. It's July the 6th, and we have just been through a massive heat wave. Our Rehab was inundated with young raptors that jumped from their nest to escape the heat. Monday was the worst day. I couldn't even move for the heat. So on the Tuesday, I raced out to check this nest, as it's not very accessible, and if the babies had jumped, no one would find them. But they were safe, looking very hot and very uncomfortable, but they were safe in the nest. That was quite a relief for me, as you can imagine. It's July the 13th, and Mum is perched nearby as her two babies sit in the nest. They're almost as big as their parents now, flapping their wings now and then, and when I go to the site next week, they might have flown. As most of you know who follow me, in addition to watching other raptors and wildlife in my wild Vancouver, I also watch and monitor a few bald eagle nests for the Hancock Wildlife Foundation. I'll put a link in my description to their website. It's so interesting, and they have several live cameras above some of the nests that you can watch in real time. It's fascinating. As you also might know if you support me, I really support and believe in science and reporting and documentation, so it's very important for the future of wildlife. And while I never disclose owl nest locations, bald eagles and their nests are protected by law and are so important to everyone, so that the more people that know about them, the better. We can all play our part by keeping an eye open and being observant. A few weeks ago, my friend AP noticed an eagle nest had fallen along the Dyke Trail, and he knew there were two youngsters in it. He immediately called our Rehab, who did a ground search and found the two babies, and our Rehab is now looking after them. Together we can all look after and protect wildlife. Here's a portrait of the mummy. What a good parent she was, raising such beautiful eaglets. I hope you enjoyed my video. There are links to our Rehab and Hancock Wildlife Foundation in my description. Please visit their interesting sites and support them if you can. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, be kind. Please respect wildlife and always try to put nature first. Watch as the one baby goes over and cuddles up next to his sibling to go to sleep. Oh, I love these birds.